Hey, hello everyone. A quick introduction about myself. I am Vipul. I'm currently a principal engineer and have been a software engineer for almost a decade. I've always wanted to start this journey of teaching and sharing, and I'm really excited to finally begin. Today, we'll talk about something that has been fascinating me for past couple of years, large language models. How they have been changing the way we write code, the way we build products, or the way we even think about software engineering. When LLMs came into existence, they were largely chatbots with limited knowledge. You ask them a question, they will try to reply back with an answer if they had knowledge about it, or they would start hallucinating. Then we gave them internet access. Now, LLMs had access to the entire world wide web of knowledge. Whenever you ask them a question, and if they do not have an answer, they will start browsing the internet, gather the content, and try to answer your question. We then gave them access to our code bases. They could read our code, they could interpret, edit our code, and run commands over it. And eventually, we allowed them to take actions across systems, which people today loosely call automation. This entire thing isn't a technical evolution. It's really about how our use cases expanded as we gave LLMs access and more permissions. If you have ever used any tools like Cursor or Claude Code, you have already interacted with this idea. These tools don't really just answer questions, they read your code, they modify files, they run commands and iterate over it. And at some point, you naturally start thinking, how does this even work under the hood? What's the fundamental idea that really makes all of these things possible? Whenever you want to think of an AI agent, think of them like a smart intern. You don't really tell them everything step by step. I generally give them a task. Intern will think about the task and reason about it. Intern will use tools like internet, data, etc., and try to interpret it and observe the results. And if intern is not satisfied with the results, they will go in a loop to redo certain steps in the entire loop. This loop is the fundamental of how AI agents work today. You always start with a goal. The goal is passed over to the LLM brain, which thinks and reasons about it. It then starts taking actions with all the available tools. It will interpret and observe the results. And if the results are not satisfactory as per LLM, they will reiterate the entire loop. They will again access the data, access the APIs, and take certain actions over it. And once LLM is satisfied with the results, they will output the results. Now that we have a clear mental model, let's try to actually build something. We'll try to build a CLI chatbot. Nothing fancy. No frameworks, nothing. Just an input interface and an LLM. And then step by step, we will evolve this into an agent by adding ideas we talked about. So let's start coding.